Hi everybody, and welcome to this very fall edition of a Cheat Day Review. And yeah, it's fall. Everybody's happy now. The Nicole Maries, the Kathys, they're all enjoying that fall is here. They're posting photos of bonfires, and they post it and then they say, "This, it's fall, y'all." Cup of hot cocoa, a little photo, mittened hands looking down into a cup of hot cocoa, and you know, they post that and it's this, can't wait, this. Shopping at Target, picking up a wreath with orange and brown decorations. You get it. It's a run-on joke. What are we looking at here for this fall edition of Cheat Day Review? Well, if you recall last year, I was doing the same thing. I reviewed pumpkin spice Krispy Kreme donuts, and well, here we are again with more pumpkin spice donuts from Krispy Kreme. But it's a huge difference this year. So what do I have in this box? Let's show you. Let's open up the thing here. This box in front of me here. We've got, you count them, 12. That's a dozen. So 4 different kinds of donuts, 3 each. And what are they calling this entire package here? Well, Krispy Kreme is calling it the Pumpkin Lovers Dozen. From September 1st through September 30th. So the whole month of September, you could get in on this deal and get the Pumpkin Lovers Dozen. And inside the Pumpkin Lovers Dozen, these 4 different varieties, what are they? How many donuts can you make with pumpkin stuff in it? Well, quite a lot. But before we get into the varieties, let's take a look at what Krispy Kreme has to say about the box itself, this whole package. According to their website, limited time, we are celebrating pumpkin spice season all September long. This collection of 4 delicious donuts has received the ultimate stamp of approval from pumpkins themselves. That's right. We have a pumpkin spice collection even pumpkins can be proud of. We are bringing back 3 of your favorites: pumpkin spice cheesecake, pumpkin spice original glazed, and pumpkin spice cake. But that's not all. We have the all-new pumpkin spice cinnamon roll donut. These donuts are the perfect combination of your favorite desserts and the season's must-have pumpkin spice flavor. So they go through the description now of each of these donuts. So we're gonna start here now with the pumpkin spice original glazed donut. And they say it's our classic glazed donut spiced to perfection. So let's just try that now. Now, I recall from last year, this was the donut I was able to get my hands on, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed this. So let's see how it compares to last year, how I liked it. I don't know what I gave it last year, but just off the tip of my tongue right now, I give that a... Ooh, that kind of has a bite to it more than last year, I feel. I have to give that a 9. That's really good. Okay, next up, we've got the pumpkin spice cinnamon roll donut. Our classic original glazed donut, spiced to perfection, tossed in pumpkin spice sugar blend, and topped with cream cheese icing and cinnamon schmear swirl. So we'll grab this one. Oh, got a little extra there. That's what it kind of looks like there. Let's try this. This is a new donut. Is it gonna stand up to the cinnamon roll original Krispy Kreme donut? We'll see. Sorry guys, let me get something to drink here. I got to say that this frosting on the top mixes very well with the cinnamon sugar blend. Just the cinnamon sugar sprinkled all over the donut and kind of just stuck to it really brings this donut to a whole nother level. And this cinnamon schmear and cream cheese mixes very well with it. It's kind of overwhelming in a really great way because I didn't think this was going to be this monumental of a donut. But man. Wow. Oh man. That was good. Pumpkin spice cinnamon roll donut, that's a perfect 10. That is a 10. I'm gonna have to calm down from that. Okay, next up we've got the pumpkin spice original filled cheesecake donut. It's a pumpkin spice original glazed donut filled with a delicious cheesecake cream. Last year I couldn't get a hold of this, but this year is finally the time to try this and see what the verdict is. So let's grab it. It is this one with the it looks like a glazed donut, but it has 3 little swipes of icing on it, just like any other cream-filled original glazed donut Krispy Kreme has. So let's try it out. Napkin. Need a napkin here. We'll improvise. Kind of did the trick. Okay, so the pumpkin spice original filled with cheesecake cream. It's very, very cheesecakey. I'm not a big fan of like the traditional cheesecake. Like it, well, I take that back. I will eat a cheesecake, but this as a cream form inside of a donut, it really doesn't sit well with me. As much as I thought maybe it would. It definitely packs the cheesecake taste, needless to say. But it's not good. I don't think it's a good combination with the donut. It's a little too much, and not in a good way. But it's still good. It's edible. I ate the whole thing. It's just not really as great as I expected it to be. So, high expectations should never go in with high expectations. 7 out of 10, I give the pumpkin spice original filled. It's not bad, but it wasn't as what I expected. Waited a whole year for this thing to come back. Very, very disappointing. Anyways, moving on to the last donut of this variety of the pumpkin lovers dozen, we've got the pumpkin spice cake donut. And they describe it as a glazed, old-fashioned pumpkin spice cake donut. So, there it is. As you would think, it looks like a kind of imperfect, improper donut, just like the old-fashioned ones. They're just kind of just all glazed. It's caked with a bunch of glaze on top there. But let's try it out and see how it is. Okay. I don't really taste, like all these donuts, I taste more of the spiciness than the pumpkin in all these. And if you ever eaten a spice cake, that's what this kind of tastes like, just in donut form. And it makes sense, because pumpkin spice cake donut. But that's exactly, like, I'm trying to think of, while I'm eating this, what does this remind me of? And it reminds me of spice cake. It's the driest donut of the bunch because there's not much to it. It's just a standard old-fashioned donut. But it tastes pretty well for what it is. It's not trying to be flashy. It's just standard. It's like, hey, here I am. I'm not much to look at, but I do the job. I love spice cake, though. I mean, this brings it up a notch for me. Alright, so pumpkin spice cake donut. Like I said, it's very dry. And I would say if you were to eat this, do not eat it alone. This is like this would be a good coffee donut. None of the other donuts would be good except this one paired with coffee. So if you want a nice donut to get with your coffee and you're in the fall festive mood, pick up the pumpkin spice cake donut from Krispy Kreme. And right down the middle, I'm going to give this an 8. Not the flashiest, like I said, but it's there. So there you go. That's your nice little review of the Pumpkin Lovers Dozen. So you have an idea when you go to Krispy Kreme what you should pick up, what you shouldn't. The price for this dozen is $14.79. And it's available all the way through the month of September in US and Canada Krispy Kreme locations. And that's it. Alright guys, that is your cheat day review of the Krispy Kreme Pumpkin Lovers Dozen. And remember, it's okay to cheat every once in a while. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Yo, what's up? This is DJ Glowing Ice, and if you like this video, you may like the podcast side of things as well. We do all kinds of things, such as going over fun facts. We have activity time. We also review movies, video games. We talk about all kinds of video games. We also go over the history of companies such as McDonald's and Coca-Cola, Toys R Us, and so much more. We also talk about proper etiquette, how to act out in the world, and how to better yourself with tips. We have music reviews, CD, album reviews, all that kind of stuff, and a whole lot more. So check out the Industrial Industries World Radio podcast on any podcasting platform of your choosing. And there's a whole lot more on the podcast that we can't fit into videos on this YouTube channel. So check it out. Industrial Industries World Radio, it's the podcast. And I didn't think of a way to end this, right? So, yeah. Oh, wait, here's a... Yeah, check out the Industrial Industries World Radio podcast. It's really cool.